What lies beyond duality, beyond light and dark, masculine and feminine, chaos and order? The answer is singularity, the point of absolute unity, where all opposites dissolve into a higher reality. For mystics, philosophers, and scientists alike, singularity is both a cosmic truth and a personal revelation. It is the origin and the destination, the Alpha and the Omega, the one point from which all creation emerges and to which all things must return. But what is singularity really? Is it a state of spiritual enlightenment, a scientific reality, a divine consciousness? Join me as we unravel the esoteric and mystical significance of singularity and why understanding it might be the key to transcending human limitations. Many ancient traditions describe a state before duality where all things existed in pure unity. This is the primordial singularity, the infinite source from which existence itself was born. In Kabbalah, this is Ein Sof, the limitless, unmanifested Godhead, before the first act of creation. In Hinduism, this is Brahman, the undivided absolute reality, beyond all form and distinction. In Taoism, this is the Tao, the nameless force that is both everything and nothing at the same time. In Christianity, this is the state of God before Genesis, before he spoke the words, "Let there be light." This pre-creation singularity is not a void but a state of total fullness, a field of infinite potential, consciousness, and divine intelligence. If the original state of existence was oneness, why do we now live in a world of separation and division? Mystical traditions describe this as the fall from unity into duality, the breaking apart of singularity into opposites. In Kabbalah, this is the shattering of the vessels, where divine light fragmented into countless sparks form the physical world. In Gnostic teachings, Sophia, divine wisdom, fell from the pleroma, which is oneness, into matter, creating the dualistic realm of spirit and flesh. In Eastern traditions, the universe manifested through vibration, breaking the silence of the void into form, sound, and polarity. And in physics, the Big Bang was a singular point of infinite density and energy, which exploded into the vast, expanding universe of time and space. This means that existence as we know it is the result of oneness splitting into many. Every person, every thought, every object is a fragment of the one, experiencing itself as separate but only temporary. Although we live in a world of division, the goal of spirituality, alchemy, and enlightenment is to return to singularity, to reintegrate the self with the whole. This is the secret meaning behind many mystical traditions. Alchemy's magnum opus seeks to recombine the fragmented elements of the self into the philosopher's stone, the perfected being. Buddhism teaches that through meditation and enlightenment, one can transcend the illusion of duality and realize nirvana, the state of absolute unity. Christian mysticism speaks of theosis, the process by which the soul merges back into the divine singularity of God. Quantum physics suggests that all matter is interconnected and reality itself may be a holographic projection from a single unified source. Thus, singularity is not just the origin of the universe, it is also the final destination. All things are destined to return to the one. Throughout history, symbols of singularity have appeared in mystical and occult traditions, representing the hidden truth of unity behind apparent division. The point of the circle. This ancient symbol represents the cosmic source, the sun, the divine center from which all things emanate. It's the seed of life, the 0 point, the eye of creation. The monad is a symbol of pure oneness, appearing in Pythagorean and Hermetic teachings. It represents the idea that before all numbers, all forms and all dualities, there was only one. The Ouroboros is the serpent eating its own tail, representing the eternal cycle of creation and destruction, but also the idea that all things ultimately return to their source. The Ouroboros encapsulates the concept of singularity, where the end is the beginning and the journey is always leading back to the one. In modern science and technology, singularity is also used to describe a future event, a moment where artificial intelligence, human consciousness, and machine evolution merge into something beyond comprehension. This technological singularity, is described by futurists like Ray Kurzweil, suggests that artificial intelligence will surpass human intelligence, leading to a reality where all knowledge and consciousness merge into a one super intelligence. The boundaries between biology and technology will dissolve, creating a new form of existence where humans and machines become one. And reality itself may become a digital construct, a simulation controlled by a higher intelligence or an AI god mind. Some see this future singularity as the next step in human evolution, a return to oneness through artificial means, much like the spiritual singularity of enlightenment. Are science and mysticism pointing toward the same truth? The concept of singularity is both an ancient spiritual truth and a future possibility. It represents the idea that all things began as one, separation is an illusion, and the journey of existence is a cycle of returning to the source. Whether through mysticism, science, or personal enlightenment, the final destination remains the same: the realization that we are all fragments of a greater whole, and that whole is singular, infinite, and divine. So the next time you feel lost, separate, or divided, remember that at your core, you are already one with everything. If you love exploring esoteric wisdom and deep spiritual truths, subscribe for daily insights into the mysteries of existence. Thank you.